Salutations everyone, this is Razor, and today we're going to be talking about Call of Duty Infinite Warfare and COD4 Remastered. Obviously not a surprise because we've had this leak for quite some time now, and it looked legitimate right out the gate. So, unfortunately, there will be no solo release for the COD4 Remastered. You can only get it, and it's only digital, with the Legacy Edition of COD Infinite Warfare. So that's, I think, going to be okay for most people, because when it comes to the crowds of people that really love a specific title, those are the type of people who are like, yeah, I'll pay $80 to play this game again. And so I don't think that's going to, really hurt Activision or Infinity Ward a whole lot, because the people who really want to play COD 4 again are probably those same people that are willing to pay $80 to do it. So that's okay, and it's also the only way that they're probably going to get anybody to play Infinite Warfare, because I don't think anybody was interested in their next offering. With this Legacy Edition, it really shows that their best is behind them. Now, let's just talk about COD 4 just real quick. Fun game. We all played it a lot. I actually didn't play it when it first came out. My first COD that I played was Modern Warfare 2 when it comes to the multiplayer. Obviously, my first single player experience was COD 4, and that was a big deal. The single player campaign was a big deal back in the day. And we're going to be able to play that through again. And we have 10 multiplayer maps. Not obviously all of the maps from the initial game. I believe there's 3 of them that have been confirmed so far, including Backlot, I believe. And I'm sure most of the fan favorites will be there in attendance. So that's not going to be too shabby. For some reason, they felt like they have to tell us there's no, your player progression from, the old game doesn't carry over. Obviously not, but you'll still be able to prestige and unlock weapons and all that good stuff. So that's going to be a fun time for those people who, get back into the swing of things with COD 4. But when it comes to Infinite Warfare, the game that you're going to have to pay for if you want to play COD 4 again, it's not going to be a game that I think are going to please the hardcore COD fans, the ones that, want to play COD 4 again, or the ones that really like Black Ops 1 or Black Ops 2. I don't think this is going to be a satisfactory experience for those players. Of course, the trailer comes out, and it looks nice and all that, and some people are like, oh my gosh, this looks amazing, and then, it's not amazing when the game comes out, as always. The campaign really hasn't been a selling point for COD, I would say, since probably COD 4, because that's the one where multiplayer became such a huge thing and have such a large online presence, became the selling point for the franchise, even more so than, say, it was in COD 2 and subsequent games thereafter. So, for COD Infinite Warfare, it's taking place in space, it's got exosuits and all that stuff, and it's going to have a movement system. There's going to be jumping and bipping and bopping. Now, this hasn't been confirmed, but we've seen screenshots of soldiers very high in the air with either a jetpack or an exosuit. We saw a couple of characters real close up, clearly had exosuits on, and they haven't mentioned or shown anything from the multiplayer yet. But what we do know is that from the release, Infinite Warfare will feature an evolution of Call of Duty's movement system with an emphasis on frontline engagement. Maps are designed to further leverage the movement system and immerse players into fast, fun, and frenetic gameplay that players have come to expect from Call of Duty. With its new approach to play, multiplayer will bring innovative gameplay that challenges players to achieve their goals in creative ways based on their specific playstyle. So yeah, this is definitely hammering home. Yeah, there's going to be wall running and boosting and Frogger jumping bullshit. the COD community really only has themselves to blame. Obviously, we can put a lot of blame on the developers, but they're only giving us what we said that we wanted. Or, I never said that I wanted this, but that's what we've gotten. In Advanced Warfare and Black Ops 2, and now for Infinite Warfare, they're giving us what, the COD community said they wanted for a long time, like since Modern Warfare 2. If you do not believe me, you were not paying attention or you're an idiot. People were saying, oh man, we want exosuits, we want Call of Duty in space, we want lasers. And the last 3 Call of Duties now, once this one comes out, will have exosuits, and this one is going to space, and not for just some, one-off mission like we had in Ghosts, right? There was that one space mission in Ghosts, and I think to begin the game, I don't remember who played that campaign more than once, it was garbage, but Black Ops 3, I think the worst campaign thus far. It was, wow, super duper boring and convoluted, and they tried so hard to impress people that it was just a confusing, dumb mess that made nobody give 2 shits about what was going on. But yeah, this one's going to be taking place in space. No aliens. This is going to be facing other humans. We're not leaving our own solar system. We haven't seen any laser guns thus far, but I don't think any would be a surprise. They'll also bring out their own zombies, which I'm sure is going to impress absolutely nobody. Because Treyarch is the only one that seems to satiate the fans' wants and needs for, another multiplayer experience that isn't, your PvP multiplayer madness that we've seen from the franchise. We've seen different takes on zombies and different takes on horde mode, and everyone is trying to capitalize on that, both Sledgehammer and Infinity Ward. Hasn't worked out for them thus far. I actually kind of liked the Extinction gameplay from, what was it, Ghosts? I thought that was actually okay. But it is not going to get, clearly, the fans that Zombies did. So now they're bringing their own take on zombies, like Sledgehammer tried to in Advanced Warfare. And it's just not going to work out, most likely. Because, A, they don't have the fans' trust, and B, they ain't Treyarch. So... But not to say that Infinity Ward, can't do something right within, their horde mode or within their multiplayer. But it ain't going to be the multiplayer that us fans, of hardcore Call of Duty fans that are good at the game and that like the game, have wanted since Black Ops 2. We don't want welfare system, we don't want jippity jumpity hoppity hippity doo hockey frogger bullshit with bouncing, making the decision of whether you win a gunfight or not. It's like, oh, who fucking jumps the most wins. That's stupid. Black Ops 3 isn't the title that we wanted it to be, even though it was a step up from Ghosts and Advanced Warfare. I don't think Infinite Warfare is going to be what we want either. But hey, we get to play COD 4 if you buy the Legacy Edition, so there's always that.